USS X-Tempest mission report. We are on our way to the Jenolan Dyson Sphere for a top-secret meeting at Delta Command. I'm not sure what's happening, but word on the street is that we're finally planning a large-scale offensive against the Vaadwaur. Hopefully we can bring an end to this madness, and put a stop to the Vaadwaur's reign of terror once and for all.
The only good Vaadwaur is a dead Vaadwaur. 7 of 9 should have left them in stasis.
Let's not forget that most of the Vaadwaur leadership has been infected with those bluegill parasites. Some of the Vaadwaur aren't that bad. Indeed. On Cartella Primes, Gavrin and Commander Eldix had what humans call a bromance. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was gonna kill me if that parasite hadn't jumped out of his dead friend's mouth at that moment. But sure, Eldix was alright. Yeah, well, the last time we saw Commander Eldix, he blew up a ship full of our allies in the Benthan Guard. That's not alright.
I'm so sick of war.
Oh, here we go.
First the Dominion War.
Ah, not this again. Give it a rest, Willie. How much longer until we reach Delta Command? Good question. Timet, are we there yet?
Not yet, Captain. ETA 2 minutes.
Are we there now?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there now?
We can turn the starship around.
It's been 32 years since Voyager finished its journey.
We thought we had left the Delta Quadrant behind us.
We were wrong.
The gateways to the quadrant are open.
And the choices we made have long-lasting effects. Now, we will help the friends we left behind.
And fight the rising darkness.
Voyager's first trip through the Delta Quadrant was a solitary one.
We must return to set things right. This time, we must unite to survive.
We're approaching the Jenolan Dyson Sphere now.
Hail Dyson Traffic Control. This is Captain Russell Nash of the USS X-Tempest requesting permission to enter the sphere.
You are cleared to enter and proceed to the beam down coordinates.
Incoming message from Admiral Janeway. On screen.
We're about to plan an attack on the Vaadwaur homeworld. We need a battle commander, and I believe you're the best candidate for the job. Meet with Admiral Tuvok and myself at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere to go over strategy.
Begin final approach. Get ready to thread the needle. Ugh, I always get so disoriented every time we have to come in here. There are more than 40 starships gathered here, including representatives from almost every faction in the quadrant. I see some Cabali ships parked just up above us. Well, depending on your definition of up when you're in a Dyson sphere. The Borg Cooperative are here too! I see they brought their big guns. Look, there's some Kazon here as well. Whatever the Admiral's plan is, it must be big. Even the hierarchy of devoted resources here. Oh, hold on. Those Klingon ships. Can we zoom in on that one on the left? Isn't that Gorkon's blade? That's Beardy and Gregor. I always wondered what Klingons get up to when they're not in battle.
Klingon style. Klingon style. Klingon style.
Ah, an excellent idea. The pre-battle blood wine is my favorite tradition.
Do you think we should attend the briefing?
And listen to the battle tactics of a Vulcan. When do battles ever go according to plan?
Today we will crush the Vaadwaur under the heel of our boots.
Do you know what we need now, Gregor?
Tell me.
More blood wine. Alright, Admiral Tuvok's briefing is set to begin any minute now, and I don't want to be late. I'm beaming down to the surface. Willie, you have the bridge. Admiral Janeway, Admiral Tuvok, Russell Nash reporting as ordered.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon. Until then, I'd like you to speak with our allies and see what they're bringing to the table.
Okay, sounds good. I think I'll say hi to Neelix first. Neelix, good to see you again. Have your negotiations been a success?
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
Well, that's great. Exactly what are they offering?
The Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract, to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. Hello again, Doctor. What do you have for me?
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits.
I'm sure it will. Of course, our intention is to end the war with the Vaadwaur, not the Vaadwaur themselves. What will the Hierarchy provide?
The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
Thank you. We anticipate a mutually beneficial arrangement. Doctor? Captain Kim, you look, concerned. Will the Kazon be joining us today?
I'm not sure I completely trust the Kazon after our experience with Maj Sesam, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
Okay. What do the Kazon have to offer?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
I see what you mean. Keep at it, Captain. We need to be prepared for every possible contingency. 7 of 9. Is the Cooperative ready?
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance, and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the Cooperative's numbers are few, and the risk is high. What are they willing to provide?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
We certainly appreciate the Cooperative's assistance in this matter. Thank you. And thank you, 7. That'll be all for now. Admiral?
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Understood. Any tactical updates I should be aware of?
The Vaadwaur are anticipating an attack of some kind, and we know they are monitoring our ship movements closely. Therefore, I suggest we adapt the tactics of our enemies to our own use. As a diversion, I have dispatched Alliance ships to the Cartella system to engage the Vaadwaur forces there. If they are successful, by the time the Vaadwaur realize what is happening, we will have already secured Vaadwaur Prime. The Vaadwaur believe the other species of this quadrant are too weak to challenge them. We will use that misconception to our advantage by using our Delta Quadrant allies to assault Vaadwaur Prime itself.
Wow, Admiral, that's ambitious. No pressure, huh? Excuse me, I'm Captain Russell Nash, Honorary Deputy of the Benthan Guard. I'll be leading the attack on Vaadwaur Prime.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
Oh, gratifying, yes, but perhaps not that unusual. The support of your people is greatly appreciated.
It's an honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
Me? Oh, of course, you mean the Federation. The support of your people is greatly appreciated, General.
Greetings. Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
Well, I'm sorry for your discomfort, Bellas. You know you're always the highlight of my day. Thank you for your assistance. Forewoman Kalax, good to see you again.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Thank you, Kalax. The Delta Alliance appreciates your support.
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
If I'm ready? Heck, I thought we were waiting on you this whole time. By all means, Tuvok, please, let's begin.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Tuareg will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities, and should be difficult to take by surprise. Azari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Alright, meeting adjourned. Everyone return to your ships. We warp out in 2 minutes. Well, the fate of the quadrant is at stake and the odds of success are low. I'm excited about this mission. I'll see you at the Vaadwaur homeworld. Admiral Janeway, Admiral Tuvok, wish me luck. Nashtax Tempest, beam me up. Patch me through to the entire fleet. All hands, this is Captain Russell Nash. In a few minutes, we will be launching perhaps the biggest space assault this quadrant has ever seen. And we will once again be fighting for our freedom. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar! Shh, quiet, Scavren, I'm trying to do a speech here. When I give the order, we will attack the Vaadwaur homeworld. Tuvok tells me our fleet movements are being monitored. If the Vaadwaur see a huge fleet leaving the sphere, we will lose the element of surprise. That is why I'm giving the order to go to warp while still inside the sphere. Trust me, it's not as risky as it sounds, and that door is actually way bigger than it looks. And my helmsman will patch into all ships to ensure simultaneous warp jump. Further orders when we reach Vaadwaur Prime. Nash out. Nash looks like a fool, yet he has the reputation of a warrior. Now we find out if he's as good as they say. Either way, this will be a day long remembered by the Empire.
All ships ready for warp, Captain. Awaiting your orders.
Temet, engage.